Good morning, everybody. As you can see, I'm still wearing these cheesy glasses. I mean, they're awesome because they're really like clear or whatever. They're the ones that I've seen on TV ones, but they just look so hokey, dorky. So I think I might look at sunglasses today when we go to Target. Yeah, making a Target run today. Pardon my yawn. You know, my neighborhood has like a ton of Larry Elder signs in it. No pun intended, but that's a good sign. Because no matter where you fall politically, most of us want our governor out. So it's definitely tied his hands having this recall. I imagine we'd be on lockdown right now if there was no recall. But he is having like his public health and other entities, county entities, do his bidding though, because we have vaccine mandates at a lot of jobs, and we have mask mandates at the schools, the public schools. So he's still getting away with making mandates that don't back up the science. There's now over 100,000 people in the hospital again with COVID, and based on the stats I see in my own county, they're not all unvaccinated, because the vaccinated are getting sick. That's just what happens. You know, it sometimes happens. Vaccines don't fully do what you think they're supposed to do. Like the HPV vaccines only help you fight it, and I think that's the same thing with the COVID. It only helps you fight it. We do have vaccines that eradicate things like chicken pox and other things that keeps you from getting sick from those. But I think it's because this one is in like the cold flu range, where, you know, it gets stronger. The virus gets stronger. Those viruses get stronger and learn how to not be affected by a vaccine. So, hence why every year you have to get a different flu shot, and each flu shot is the year before's variant. So I think that same thing's going to happen with COVID. We've just made it so politicized, and it should not be politicized, and we've allowed it to divide our country. But if we reunited against tyranny, against these governors, and against the now president making laws and mandates and orders that go against our constitutional rights, we need to be united as one under that. We shouldn't be against each other. Not all vaxxed people are from one side of the spectrum, and not all unvaxxed people are from one side of the spectrum. So they want you to think not one political party that is against the governor. It is all political parties that are against the governor. And he should be scared. He should be scared of losing his job because he has done a poor job. He is he's doing the same things to the whole state that he did to San Francisco. And only the elite people can live in San Francisco and enjoy San Francisco. So, if you talk to those people, then they loved him as mayor. But I'm sure that there's plenty of people that have left the Bay Area that totally are against him and his policies. I mean, big tech is even leaving and going to Reno so that they're not too far from California, but they can get away from all the laws that he's imposed, not only in the Bay Area as mayor, but as governor, and then they're gonna ruin northern Nevada because they're gonna have the same values and ideals that they had in California because they were part of the problem. They voted for these people, and they're gonna do the same thing in Nevada. So watch out, Nevada. And it's already happening. We saw with this last election. I myself fall in the middle. My main political belief is I hate tyranny. I hate when the government tells you what you need to do under the guise of safety. California has been doing it for a long time. They mandated seatbelt laws. That mandated you can't smoke in the car with a minor. Things that we should be able to choose on our own. The government doesn't need to keep us safe from our own choices. If seatbelts were so safe, why do we need seatbelt cutters when we get in certain types of crashes? Things like that. So it's not a one size fits all, but they try to make it a one size fit all. Oh, not wearing your seatbelt. Who gives a dang? That's my choice. And what cop really wants to be pulling people over for not wearing their seatbelt? Most cops would not want to do that. I just noticed the trash didn't get picked up. Weird. So, with this whole issue now, I don't care if you want to wear a mask. I don't care if you don't want to wear a mask. I don't care if you want to get a shot. I don't care if you don't want to get a shot. That should be our choice and our choice alone, and we should not be forced to do any of that because we're on a thin line. What else are they going to tell us we have to do? We keep going down the slope. Eventually they're going to take our properties away from us under the guise of public health or whatever, So we are not playing the long game if we're allowing them to do these things, allow them to make these laws and mandates. Anyways, We are at our destination. If you saw Lulu at all, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking more at the road. She is wearing her birthday shirt. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Lulu. You're gonna say goodbye. Say goodbye, Lulu. Happy birthday. Yes.